Why am I so nervous? Oh my God, I was good until this morning. Anywho, y'all know how we do it. We get straight to it. Welcome to Wind Down with Lee. Y'all saw from the thumbnail. We're going to be doing our makeup this morning for an interview because I have an interview this morning. How do you guys prepare for an interview? You prep yourself thinking, okay, I finally got the call. I'm excited. I'm happy. They called me back. But then you realize they called me back. So now you gotta get prepared. What do you do? So y'all gonna have to be my little nerve relief, okay? Because I'm nervous out the yin yang period. And I'm gonna tell you what I've been doing in order to prepare myself for this interview while I'm getting myself together. Now we're gonna do a little light beat because remember, for an interview, I don't wanna be overdone. I wanna look just like myself for the most part, but with some makeup on, okay? Light makeup on. First thing I did was I went to go look at the company's social. I looked at every social media page that they had. I went to go look up the CEO of the company. I wanted to see the culture. I wanted to see what people dress like. I wanted to see what people were doing. I wanted to see the LinkedIn profiles. I wanted to see the Twitters, the tweets that people tweeted. I wanted to be nosy, basically. I wanted an in without being in. Do you guys do that? Is that like standard norm right now these days that you gotta go check things out before you actually get the job or once you get the call for the interview? Because sometimes you don't get the call back. Now the second step in my preparation was getting myself together. Me. What was I gonna wear? How am I gonna do my hair? How am I gonna do my makeup? How am I going to present myself? Well, that's physical presentation because then I have to think of the mental presentation. What am I going to... Yeah, no, yeah. No, yeah, no. All right, y'all, I'm back. So like I was saying, the next prep is, of course, prepping yourself, right? Or me prepping me. That's what I was doing. So yesterday I took some time and I tried on like a couple of different things. And I'm glad I did because I was in my closet and I was like, oh, I know what I'm going to wear. I had this jacket that was going to match my Christmas tree decorations in the back. And I was going to kind of like try to match my background so that I could be themed out for... What is going on with my voice? Stop it. I'm glad I tried everything on because your girl done gained some weight. She been gaining weight. My husband always said that song. Makes me sick though. I did not. And I couldn't fit what I thought I was going to be able to wear. So if I was y'all, I would say, make sure y'all try everything on fully. What you think you're going to wear, put it on. Don't just say you're going to wear it because the last time you tried it on, it was good unless you wore it yesterday. Put it on. What I did was I went on camera and I did my brows because sometimes it's kind of hard for me to do my brows and talk. And I used Tarte Shape Tape as my concealer. And I use, of course, nothing but Benefit Brow. This is the number 6 pencil to do my brows with. I use my e.l.f. Translucent HD powder to go over it just now. That's what you saw me putting on top. And then I'm going to go in with my Simple Neutral Eye. The one that I always do. Using the Jaclyn Hill palette, and then I'm also using my Lady Cosmetics palette. Those are the 2 colors that I use in order to complete this eye look. I'm going to use this bronzer as my darker shade.
So this is Beauty Bakery's Bite Size Snackaroon Bronzer, and this is in the color Perfect Blend.
I've been using this a lot lately on my looks, and it comes out really, really pretty. How do you guys feel about like the interview process as a whole? You get to put a face to basically a name for the organization. That's how I see it. Preparation is key. Going over the resume that you actually submitted, making sure you understand what the job description and duties are that you actually apply for, and speak that resume to the particular job, pretty much. So that's what I'm doing right now, y'all. I'm just putting this like on my edges. See, I'm keeping it, kind of keep it real modest. The next color I'm using is Perfectionist from the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. And it's just a real natural color, nude natural color. And all my colors are mattes. I'm not using any shimmers, nothing to pop. Yeah, so I spent last night with me and my son. We were going over some interview questions, some that we found online. Of course, we don't know what's going to be asked, but we went over some of the main ones that we saw and that we think that they would ask, like tell me about yourself.
Things of that nature.
My husband told me not to say that.
Things of that nature.
And I'm trying my best not to say it. Oh my God, Leandra, don't say that. Don't say that. I've been working on my grammar. I have. personally, I have been working on my grammar and how I speak. And I've been doing that just because I think some of the things that I have come to say are not right. So I'm just trying to correct my own vocabulary for no reason, just because myself. And yourself is very important, okay? Self, you are important. I know. I know, girl. I know, girl. You gotta do it for yourself sometimes, honey. You gotta always do it for others, right? So me and my son went over some questions last night until I got really, really sleepy. He was trying to force me into doing more questions, and I'm like, babe, I'm tired. Mama can't think anymore. I start answering questions with basic answers like prayer. I was like, I got no more in me. How do you handle stress? Prayer. I have no more in me. That's all I have, okay? Mama is open, it's done. Mama's sleepy. I'm ready to go to bed. Time to go to bed. But the interview process itself is very nerve wracking because, one, it's the unknown. And I think most of the time when we step into the unknown or in any environment in which we can't control ourselves, we always get a little bit nervous. Most people get a little bit nervous. Some people like that. Some people, it riles them up and it makes them feel empowered to go into a situation that they don't know. Some people, like me, it makes them a little bit nervous. Do I feel like I can't handle this interview? No, I don't feel like I can't handle it. I just want to make sure that I'm prepared. And so that's what I have been doing, preparing myself for it. Because I looked at the job description and I feel like I can do the job. I feel like the job is something I really would love to do, actually. I think that my personality fits the job well. My personality is something that comes natural to the job, which is why I think I'm a great fit for the job. I don't have to think hard in order to be successful in the position, in my opinion. I can say that to you guys right now, and then when I get ready to interview, I'll be like that little pig or the. Now I'm just blending it all in. Okay, y'all, I'm just gonna re-explain because sometimes it's really hard for me to do my makeup and explain to y'all what I'm trying to say. For my eyeshadow, I use the Candy Lady Cosmetics and I use the Jaclyn Hill palette and I use the Snackaroo. So I think I explained. Say it with your chest. Ah! What is wrong with my voice? I use a bronzer on my eye for the darker shade, and then in the inside right here, that is Perfectionist in the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. And then I just use the white from the Candy Lady Cosmetics palette. But then I use the NYX eyeliner to line my eyes, and then I go over it with the black from the Candy Lady Cosmetics palette because I put the liner on, but the liner looks wet, and so I want everything to look matte. So in order to make it look matte, I use the eyeshadow on top of the liquid eyeliner, and then it just makes my eye look fully matte. And I love the way that looks because then it looks like chef kiss. Let me show you the lashes that I'm going to put on because I'm not going to put on full lashes. I'm actually going to put on half lashes so that I can still fit my glasses on for the interview because I have to be able to see, honey. I don't know about y'all, but I have to be able to see what I'm reading and write down things because I take notes during my interviews. But these are the Eyelure London 3/4 length lashes, and they look like this. I did try them on. I've worn them already just to make sure they would work, and they do. I did preparatory makeup. So I did the look that I intended on doing today just to make sure the look would be subtle, it would work, and it wouldn't be too much. I did want to tell you guys about the mascara that I'm going to use because I do put on mascara before I actually put on my lashes. The mascara makes the lash stick to the false lash, and it makes it look seamless. And I believe I said that before on another video, but I know one of my viewers did ask me about eyeliner, and she asked me also about lashes, doing the lash video. So I'm working on getting that series put together for you guys so that I can show you how I put on my mascara, how I put on my lashes, and how I put on, it was one more thing. I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm sorry, but I have it written down. So we're gonna do a little eye series that doesn't feature eyeshadow in order to show you guys everything eyes. Okay, y'all, these are the small tiny lashes, and now it's time to go to work because I gotta hurry up. I think I'm getting more and more nervous as the time ticks on. But primer, yep, let's not forget that. And I'm gonna do what I've been doing lately is this. Put everything all on your face at one time and then you go back and put your powders on. I want it to be real subtle, real subtle. I say that as I keep going, right? Makeup. Yeah. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it like that, yeah. This is Graceful, the Rare Beauty Graceful. Then I mixed two, my MAC NW58 and NW55. Yeah, NW55. I mixed these two to start with the lightest. Put on your spray, Leandra. Come on. I'm starting to shake. My hand's starting to shake, y'all. I got a couple more steps to go, so we ain't got time to be wasting. And then I'm gonna come on to the back side right here for the blush. Stay with me. Let me move this mirror out of the way. Sides, I'm gonna switch the sides and then we're gonna go down here to the foundation. And then I'm gonna go to the flat side for my contour. Now we'll go in with powders. Right back, let me gather all my powders. All right, first and foremost, I'm gonna go in with my Morphe palette right here, and I'm gonna use the darkest shade right here, just to put some powder onto the contour. Same brush, going with my Mocha Mami from Fenty Beauty, and this line of demarcation in between where I just put that in the concealer, I just put that in there. That bronzer is used as my blush. Now I know you notice I have some more concealer on, so I'm taking a clean one. Now I have to hold my mirror up, put it on directly under that eye. This one is my Huda Beauty setting powder. Look up. I'm trying to make sure I'm not setting any lines, y'all. Set right up under that eye and down the nose. Now I just set everywhere that I've had the powder. And I'm going in with Laura Mercier. Set my smile lines with Laura Mercier. Then I'm going to take the bronzer from the Morphe palette and I'm going to bronze my face right here. Then I'm going to take the same Laura Mercier palette, powder, drag it here, and dust the powder off from under my eye. Any residue, any leftover powder. Then I have my Givenchy powder that has all different colors in it. And then the Micro Smooth, this one is in the shade Ebony, I want to say Espresso. And I would like to bring a little bit of color back on top of that into the areas that I contoured. This is just because Micro Smooth is such a light powder, it's barely anything, and it's just a powder, just a smoothing powder. So I like to bring a little bit of the color back into my face with this. That's it. That's all this does. And I just pat that in. I pat that on. My basic Micro Smooth. Yes. Because your girl is a Micro Smooth fanatic. The Micro Smooths are something to open. I don't need to pop a nail trying to take that. And I do this right here, around this part. Because I just want to make sure that part is blended in well. And since I didn't do anything to my nose, put a little extra on the nose. A little bit of blush on top of that. Just to say hello. She's not dead here. She's very much still alive. And if she says hi, she says hi. So we will set. This is my all-nighter spray from Urban Decay. I go back on top of it with my Fix It Stay Over from MAC because this one makes my skin look like skin again. Then we're going to throw on our hair and we're going to start prepping. So I'm going to set up my teams. I'm going to set up my camera. I'm going to set up my desk with all of my questions in my area. And I'm going to pray and I'm going to get myself together. Put some lotion on my hands. Do that right now while I'm waiting for this to dry down. Put me on some socks so I don't shake like I'm shivering. I'm going to go and get another chair so that I can make sure I don't twist and turn like this from nerves. And then, yeah, we should be ready to go. So, are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? I'm nervous. I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know. How y'all like the makeup? Would you guys do your makeup like this for an interview? I should have started a little bit earlier because I felt kind of rushed at the end. So that dried down some. So this is what the all-nighter spray looks like when it's dry. I'll spray it with this. That's that. When I come back on, I'll show y'all the final look and then I'll turn y'all off and I'll come back on, but it'll be for my interview. All right. All right, y'all. This is it. This is the final look. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Am my interview ready? Because I'm nervous. I'm nervous as all get out. Like, but I feel like I feel like I look the part. I feel like I'm ready. I feel like I'm horrible. You know, I don't have no mascara on the bottom, but hopefully my glasses will do. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Your girl is nervous, y'all. Your girl is nervous. I'll be back. Okay, y'all don't talk about your girl, right? I was downstairs and I ran upstairs because I was getting ready to go take my shower. I had this. Okay. Whew. It went well. Everything went well today. The interview went well. I recorded it. I went back. I looked at everything. My husband came home. He watched the recording and he said that I did a wonderful job. So I'm excited. And when I look back at it, I didn't have any cringe moments. I felt like everything that I said, I felt good about. And even though my nerves were getting the best of me, I still felt like it turned out well. And I feel like my makeup was bomb.com, of course. Makeup was on point. So I did start filming some other stuff. Of course, once you got on makeup, honey, you got to go for it. So I was doing some reels, and that's why you see the change of hair and makeup and all of that. Because, you know, it's just lights, camera, action. Let's roll. You know, we try to get content in as best as we can. So, yeah, I just want to come back and give you guys an update of how things went since, you know, we did our makeup today and it was all good. So let me know what y'all think. Y'all leave me some comments below on how you guys felt when you've had to interview before. Like, how did it make you feel? Like, were you nervous like I was? What did you do? You know, how did you relieve those nerves? Did you land the job? You know, right now I will have to come back and give you guys an update on how if I landed a job or not. But either way, I still feel like the interview portion of it went well, which was what I was shooting for. I wanted to make sure that I did a great job on the interview. The interview panel was so kind. They were so nice, and they seemed like they will be great to work with. So I hope that I do get the job and get a chance to actually work with those young ladies. Again, everything went well. So don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the content that you got today, even though we did kind of zoom on through the makeup look. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you stuck around to the very end, which I know sometimes is a task. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Till later.